Right, I think I'm gonna have to work quite hard today for my image. As you can see behind me, it's 100% cloud coverage, not much going on. Got a little bit of definition in the clouds, and I'm also going to stick to the high ground as well. We're in the middle of a heathland at the moment, but I think sticking to the pass is going to be a lot drier. I'll go down into the valleys, like down there, it's going to be absolutely soaking wet. So I'm going to take a wander around, and today I think I'll be using mainly my wide-angled lens, just to try and get down low, shoot up at the clouds, something like that, and just use the clouds as the picture for the day. Possibly have some kind of tree or something in the foreground. So I'm going to take a wander around, see if I can find trees, big sky, moody clouds, and go from there. See you in a minute. Right, this is going to be my first image of the day. Top of a hill, so we're up nice and high. We've got this tree here, it's got no leaves on it whatsoever, so that'll make for a good foreground image. And behind, we're just going to use the backdrop of the hill going down, and over there it's going to be hard to see, but there is a pathway that runs up. Now if I use an f-stop, like, I don't know, 12, 14, 16, something like that, we get all the definition in the background as well. So we are going to go for depth of field totally as much as possible. I want to shoot this in 3 different ways. So I've already set up my camera here. The 3 different ways I'm going to shoot it. First, it's just going to be a single exposure on its own. What we've got, something like 1/15 of a second, f16, ISO 100. We're going to focus in on the tree, and we're going to shoot that. That's going to be the first one. The second one is going to be bracketing. I'll take a lower exposure, so we go down to like that, so we can just get all the clouds that are really dark, and you get the definition. Then what we do, we bring it up a stop or 2, then we get the mid-tones like that, and that's 1/20th of a second, and then we're going to capture all the highlights, which will be mainly the ground, basically everything there, because obviously the lower down you go, you just wipe out the whole bottom, all the definition in the bottom, and that's 1/6 of a second, that. So, and then the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to have to set this up next, is I'm going to do a long exposure with a 10-stop filter on the front, possibly 30 seconds, and then increase it from there. And there's just enough wind to give a bit of movement in the sky if it's 30 seconds, 40 seconds, a minute, something like that. So I'll pop them up, and I'll show you the different ones that I've taken. So how I'm going to do my 30-second exposure, first off, get your composition you want. Second, zoom in to where the sharpest part of the image is going to be, which is, let's see how sharp, there. Zoom back out again. And then I'm going to set it to f8. Make sure it's on manual focus, so when I push the shutter it's not going to refocus or anything. Then I'm going to put my 10 stop on, fiddly with cold hands, very fiddly. And obviously you can't see anything in the back now, so then I'm just going to turn it up to 30 seconds and just let the filter do its thing. day I did say it could be quite hard to get an image, and I am struggling a little bit, but I am going to keep going, try and persevere, try and get another image out. I am going to carry on using a 10 stop filter and my 10 to 24mm Tamron lens. I've got it on 10mm at the moment, and I've just got it facing basically the whole of the heathland. So if I turn around, sorry about the wind, it's a bit windy up here. So I've just come from over there where those trees are on that hill. I'm perched up on a ledge now, and I'm just overlooking the whole of basically the heathland. I framed it up with some dead trees on the right hand side. Obviously you've got the hill in the middle, and in the foreground we've got some heath, some heather which has died off, just to give it a little bit of interest. And so I've got the 10 stop on at 10mm as well, so with a 30-second exposure we should get some movement in the cloud, just to bring it to life a bit, because it is a drab day and you just gotta rack your brains just to try and find a way of making an image better than just taking a snapshot of what you see in front of you. So possibly by putting a 10 stop on it, we'll get some movement in the cloud just to bring it life a bit. So I'm just going to take this now. Like I say, it's on 10mm, 30 seconds, f11, ISO 100. I'm going to take a few of these and see how they come out. I've decided to finish this video inside the car. It is so cold out there now that I've had to call it a day. Just checked my phone and it's a wind chill factor of -4. My feet have gone absolutely numb, my face I can barely feel it. So just finish off now really. Right, today's video is really about just going out when it's really dull. It might just not look very inspiring when you go out because you just 100% cloud coverage, it's all flat, there's no light, there's no sun, it's absolutely freezing out there, but I think you can get images. Basically that's what this video is about. Trying to do something just a little bit different, rack your brain, see if you can come across an image that would look good, possibly in good light, but then change it up by probably putting a 10 stop filter on, getting the clouds to move, something like that. That always helps to make an image, even if on a rubbish day like today really. So hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and until next time, see ya.